he ignores them. When two people gossip about him, he storms up to them and fights. At night, he returns to his basement, turns on the TV, and falls asleep on the couch. Perhaps it's numbness, or the peace after despair, but the days pass in this way. One day, a phone call broke this stagnant routine. On the other end of the line was an operator from the Central Manchester Hospital. She told him his brother had suffered a sudden heart attack and was in critical condition.
No, don't do that. I'm gonna come up there right now.
He drove to the hospital but didn't make it in time to see his brother alive. While saddened, he quickly masked his grief with a cold expression. After leaving the hospital, he went to pick up his nephew, who didn't yet know about his father's passing. At the hockey rink, his nephew suddenly charged at an opponent and began fighting. When the coach intervened, his nephew even swore at him. This strange behavior came from the fact that the nephew had realized his uncle's arrival meant something had happened to his father, and he couldn't control his emotions. After his nephew was taken to the hospital, he only glanced at his deceased father before walking away. The next day, the lawyer told him his brother had named him as the guardian of his nephew in the will, leaving all his estate to him and even covering his moving expenses, urging him to return to Manchester to live. Lee couldn't understand why his brother had made him the guardian. He could barely take care of himself, let alone someone else. Among the inheritance was a boat, and Lee hoped his brother's friend, Joe, could help sell it. After the school term ended, he planned to move back to Boston with his nephew, and the boat was just sitting idle. Joe said if the nephew came back on the weekends, he could stay at his house. Lee seized the opportunity and asked Joe if he would be willing to take over as the nephew's guardian, but Joe's kids were already too much to handle. His nephew didn't want to go to Boston. He had friends, a band, and 2 girlfriends here. He also didn't understand why his uncle refused to move back. During the winter, the ground was too hard, so his brother's body couldn't be buried until spring. For the time being, the body was stored in the freezer. One night, the nephew accidentally dropped frozen chicken from the freezer.